Hi, Albert here with Mainland Cycle Center. Today I want to show you the 2017 Kawasaki KLR 650, and this is in the black. Of course, KLR 650s been around a little while now. Made some steady upgrades to them over the years, but when you really look at the KLRs, they haven't changed dramatically in several decades now. Very long life for this motorcycle. Like I said, there was a minor, pretty thorough going over or updating on them in starting with the 08 models, and then again just a couple of years ago we came out with the current edition of KLR that you see here, which was called at that time the new edition KLR, and they improved the suspension dampening on them at that time, as well as the seat was modified a little bit. The seat is now a little slimmer here at the front, a little slimmer right in here at the front compared to the older KLRs, like an 09 model would be. But really just solid bikes. Kawasaki worked really hard to keep this bike a very affordable option for a dual sport bike that you can really just commute on, ride it for fun. You can do solo touring on it, no problem. You can put bags, you can go cross-continental on this bike. Really is a very useful tool, and lots of things you can do with these. Big gas tank, 5.9, 6 gallons, depending on what spec you read or believe, but close to 6 gallons on that fuel tank. It is a single cylinder 650, 651 cc's. Dual overhead cam, 4 valve, liquid cooled. These are carbureted, again trying to keep these affordable. They certainly could make this bike fuel injected and put electronics and ABS and traction control and all that stuff on it, but then you know, it starts to be a $10,000 bike if you did all that. So Kawasaki, like I said, has really worked hard to keep these affordable. Rubber on the foot pegs, so a little bit of dampening there. The black rims really look great. A little two-tone on the seat, the black and gray with the Kawasaki logo. Nice rear rack, really easy to mount a box on this. Kawasaki has some great looking soft luggage that goes on these. Disc brakes front and rear, and you've got these pedal style rotors. So these pedal style rotors have these little cuts in them here. Those cuts allow more surface area to dissipate heat. There's a look at your carburetor, so your idle speed adjustment there. Choke is up on the handlebars. Your rear foot brake lever, your sight window to check your engine oil there. Water pump here, oil filter. This has got liquid cooled, like we said, so it's got a coolant reservoir on this side inside the radiator shroud. That little opening right there so you can read the coolant reservoir. And then on this side you got your radiator. Dual headlights, low and high beam halogen headlights. It's got the little hand guards on them. Now those hand guards really are nice. They do a good job with helping to block the wind. Instrumentation, pretty straightforward. Got a analog tach, analog speedometer, and then a temperature gauge, trip meter, and then the odometer, neutral light, high beam indicator, turn signal indicator, and then to reset your trip meter. Handlebar controls, pretty straightforward again. Your handlebar mounted choke, high beam and low beam, turn signals, horn button. Then on this side, engine kill, and your start button, locking gas cap. This is a steel gas tank on these. But very cool bikes. Like I said, these are have always been quite popular. They do very well. They're really hard to beat for the money. It's really quite a comfortable and fun bike to ride on the road, even on the highway. Yeah, it's a bike that will handle some off-road and do that quite well. And then the aftermarket supports this bike quite a bit, so there's lots of aftermarket accessories and so forth available for the KLRs. But all right, well, that's a look at the 2017 Kawasaki KLR 650 in the matte black. All right, we are Mainland Cycle Center. We're located in Marque, Texas. We're about 30 minutes south of downtown Houston, just off of I-45. You can find us online at mainlandcyclecenter.com, by phone at 409-948-4969, and we would just love it if you'd give us a call, shoot us an email, or even better, come by and see us in person here at Mainland Cycle Center, where we'd love to help any way that we can. Hey, thanks for watching.